O'Donnell and Colbert there. Denham clever, Mercedes, Doolan in trouble, back to Denham, normally clever, or Doolan's handball cut off by Tudor, a chance, important ball, standing his ground very well was Pryor, did a wonderful job. Grenvold kicks a beauty to Danaher. They need something from this attack, Essendon. That's an excellent kick to Cummings, well played. He's had a 6, a 4 and a 3, and the Bombers need this. Tighty's angle. Good kick. He's got it. It's a sign of a good player. Went for a ride. O'Connor coming inside to centre half forward. Somerville there. Goes early. Danaher attacks. A couple of Geelong players, including Colbert and Tanner, run into him hard and fairly. Out to Mercedes. Good kick to Harvey. Will he go on? Could have almost. This is about his distance. He's going to go short now to Pryor. Gets him. 10 metres closer. More difficult angle. Kick from 40 metres. Essendon coming back at Geelong. It looks good off the boot. It's a goal. So the Bombers coming back. We've seen a couple of occasions tonight where defenders have drifted forward. Cats kicked the first 4. Essendon have come back with the next couple. Harvey, who went to the interchange and came back when O'Donnell came off for the blood rule. Harvey, a probing kick, good one too to Simons. An excellent result. Simons at centre wing. Cummings on a lead. Gets a favourable bounce. Turns McGrath. Then a little left footer. Buick onto it now. He's had to concede too much ground to kick a goal. Under pressure, threw it in the end, no free kick. Simons' handball out wide. Danaher doesn't know whether to kick it or go for goal. He goes for goal, bouncing ball, he's got it. And the Bombers have charged back now.
Doolan has to sit and wait over it. Wellman finds some traffic and hurt away.
At centre wing. Kicks a beauty to Cummings. They're enjoying this at the moment, Essendon. Couch off the ground, by the way, for Geelong and Kilpatrick on. Who kicked 8 goals on this ground in his debut a couple of years ago. He's 52 metres out. He's kicked it magnificently. Suddenly the Bombers have hit the front. Somerville, left-hand palm. Hocking went to ground. Essendon came charging back at the end of the opening term. Danaher had a good first quarter, probing kick to the forward pocket. Cummings, well played. McGrath ricochets away. McCurry attacked it strongly. Got a handle. Cummings brilliantly. Bewick's good in this situation. He'll wrap it up. In his 150th, his first game for the season.
So Geelong now have to do the work to just take back a little bit of a hold on the game.
Oh, beautiful kick. Magnificent kick to Buick. There really wasn't enough room there between Burns and Scholl.
Buick kept going.
So Darren Bewick from 45 metres kicks. He's kicked his second in 2 minutes. And the Bombers punch out that lead to 12 points.
You'd expect he'd be back on fairly soon.
So the scores are level for the second time. Hurd motors towards goal. Now starting to fade away to the right. McGrath gets his opponent underneath the footy. And a free kick for holding has gone too long. Become a goal kicker later in his career. Got a very long run up. Quite deliberate. Kicks, slips and answers the Geelong goal.
Other bits of the game, Pickering, not a lot of possession so far. Such a good worker for the Cats. It was good by Grenvold. Mercedes, Simons, a bit too easy actually away from Tudor. Gets it to Pryor, normally direct, goes high. Geelong have got the numbers. Mansfield missed it. Harvey's taken the mark. It's a mark. Play on call. Buick will kick his third. Well, the fluctuating fortunes of footballers, Gerard. One man who's waited for a...
Comes out wide to Brownless. Harvey beautifully read. Great stretch from Mark Harvey. Has O'Donnell wide. And now looks up and chips the ball to Mercury. Players everywhere. Danaher through the middle. Oh, here's a go. The kick only has to be good to Cummings. And it is. Wonderful modern flowing football from the Bombers. So Cummings with this quite long and deliberate approach. He's kicked 15 goals this year so far. It's a long kick. Oh, the goal umpire hasn't moved. It's his third for the night. And the Bombers, once again, push that lead out to 12 points. Here we go, Hurd, under pressure, goes to the ground. Fantastic play from Hurd. Hands and knees, gives it to teammate, and here is O'Connor on a really long lead. Has Somerville going wide, comes back inside, now kicks the ball 55 metres, Flyers wanted. Cummings almost, falls to Simpson, caught, grabbed high, Harvey, somehow or other swings it onto his boot. Buick, the goal kicker, racing. Mercury in the goal square by himself, now has to go back and sets up Chris Danaher from 30 metres, and the Bombers have got another one.
It's been a wonderful night so far, except for that, and a terrific crowd, and they're seeing a really entertaining match. Fletcher's kick, Somerville was held on to Hurd, fantastic handball, Mercury with skill, turns his man inside out, goes for goal, it's close. Oh. Don't you love it when you see something like that?
A mismatch.
So Mensch, Somerville again gets a tap to Masidi, throws it onto the boot, falls into open territory. Coming out to meet it is getting underneath at Hurd, now back to Hurd, turns, certain goal. So the Bombers with a quick reply from James Hurd with that quick kick out of the centre. Couch goes out wide. Denham will be first there. Will it stay in? Great shepherd from behind on Hocking by Doolan. Comes back inside and a big fist away from Sanderson. O'Connor catches Colbert. See, there's enough Bombers there. To Harvey again. Great kick around the corner. And Masidi by himself. Once Mercury will kick from just inside 50. It's a reasonably long kick of the footy. That's a beautiful kick. They're back in front, the Bombers. This is a great game.
For just his second game, the 18-year-old. Now there's a free kick going to Essendon here to Mercury. Had a huge first half, Mercury. Kicks to fall for Cummings on a leg. Good mark. Some positive football again by Essendon.
They're a real paradox, Essendon. Chipping the ball round in defence, but the long bombs going past the centre.
Going for his fourth goal, kicking from about 49, looks good, he's got it. Somerville's about 80 metres from goal. It's taking an awful long time. It's late in this third quarter. High ball now, gets to within about 25 metres. O'Connor at the back, Cummings roving, gives a handball off to Bewick. Normally brilliant, he's kicked his fourth. It's what the match needed. A late Essendon goal to give them momentum and close it again.
So Barnes really killing him with this ruck work, but this is his opponent in Harvey. Down to O'Donnell. Has to kick onto his right foot. Over the back to O'Connor. Solidly met by Brewer. Falls to Pryor. Now Pryor from 65 metres out kicks. Over the back, Buick. Certain goal. Oh, the Bombers are back in this. Scotty's fifth, Darren Bewick. Good players do it, don't they? Now on a very tight angle. Kicks. Oh, the goal umpire hasn't moved again, so the Bombers are now within 3 points of the Cats.
On the left, under a bit of pressure in the end. The kick to centre wing. Brewer, good job, brought it down. McCarty slung it away. Got some distance. Tudor, it came off. Couch, it ricocheted off Tanner. Forced forward by Fraser. In the direction of McCurry to O'Connor. O'Connor bustles towards goal. A free kick to Buick. Definitely. What a remarkable comeback this is. 7 goals from Darren Bewick. And let's not forget, he went from the ground after he kicked 3, and I don't think any...
Pryor, this wonderful kicking youngster. Hurd. Putting in the deep ones. Now Chips. Back over the head to Buick, the danger man. Gets around his opponent. Now he gets out of the pocket, kicks, and he's kicked his 8th. Oh, the Buick's on fire.
Couch. Back into the world, centre half forward. Tudor to Rove. The ball ran away from him. Denham's kick was terrific. Danaher running sideways. Clever. Masidi could kick this. 50 out. Measures it. Drills it. Goals. Sensational.
Four last quarter goals in a sensational performance. Kicks it high. Buick runs to the front of the pack, and it goes at the behind. That's where Tanner is. Cockatoo Collins. Oh, a certain goal. Another one for the Bombers. 6 in 7.5 minutes. 20-point leaders. And they share the ball, Bombers, and run it out of defence.
Dorland looking for Harvey. Good attack from the back by Tanner. Comes back from Dorland to Masidi. Big second half, Masidi. Buick's got it. What a remarkable match. 8 goals to Buick before 75,000 people, and he's going for his 9th goal. His 5th goal in the last quarter. What a night for him. It's a fairy tale come true. It's everything a footballer could wish for. I did forget for a moment. The kick by O'Connor. Fly by Barnes. I mean, shouldn't forget his contribution in this match. It has been very good, but the whole Geelong team seems to have faded as Sanderson brings the ball back to centre wing. And just as they did 100 years ago, they won again. The same olds. Buick got 9. 22-11 to Geelong 17-12 before 75,000 people at the Melbourne Cricket Ground.